The flag of Afghanistan features 3 vertical stripes of black, red, and green with the national emblem in white centered on a red stripe. The black represents Afghanistan's troubled past. The red symbolizes the bloodshed for independence, and the green stands for hope and prosperity. The flag of Albania is red with a black double-headed eagle in the center. The red color signifies bravery, strength, and valor, while the black eagle symbolizes the sovereignty and freedom of the Albanian people. The flag of Algeria consists of 2 equal vertical bands of green and white, with a red crescent and star in the center. The green symbolizes Islam. The white stands for peace and purity, and the red crescent and star represent the blood of those who fought for independence and the nation's Islamic faith. The flag of Andorra has 3 vertical bands of blue, yellow, and red, with a national coat of arms in the center. The blue and red represent the historical ties with France, while the yellow and red signify ties with Spain. The coat of arms blends symbols of both nations and the local church. The flag of Angola is horizontally divided into an upper red half and a lower black half, with a yellow emblem in the center, consisting of a half-gear wheel crossed by a machete and crowned with a star. Red represents the struggle for independence. Black symbolizes Africa, and the yellow emblem reflects the country's industry, agricultural production, and socialism. The flag of Antigua and Barbuda has a horizontal tricolor of black, blue, and white, with a rising golden sun on the black band and red side triangles. The black symbolizes the African ancestry, blue represents hope, red stands for the energy and life of the people, and the rising sun signifies a new beginning. The flag of Argentina consists of 3 horizontal bands of light blue, white, and light blue, with a yellow sun of May in the center. The blue symbolizes the sky, the white stands for peace and honesty, and the sun represents the emergence of a new nation. The flag of Armenia features 3 horizontal bands of red, blue, and orange. The red symbolizes the blood shed for freedom, blue represents the sky, and orange signifies the courage and hard-working nature of the Armenian people. The flag of Australia is blue with a Union Jack in the upper hoist side corner, a large white 7-pointed star known as the Commonwealth Star, and 5 white stars forming the Southern Cross constellation. The blue field represents the ocean. The Union Jack reflects Australia's British heritage, and the stars symbolize the federation and geographical location. The flag of Austria consists of 3 equal horizontal bands of red, white, and red. The red represents bravery and strength. The white symbolizes peace and honesty, and the flag design is rooted in historical legend dating back to the 12th century. The flag of Azerbaijan features 3 equal horizontal stripes of blue, red, and green, with a white crescent and an 8-pointed star in the center. Blue represents the Turkic heritage, red signifies progress and development, green symbolizes Islam, while the crescent and star reflect the nation's Islamic identity. The flag of Bahamas consists of 3 horizontal bands of aquamarine, gold, and aquamarine, with a black equilateral triangle on the hoist side. The aquamarine represents the sea, gold symbolizes the sun and natural resources, and the black triangle stands for the strength and unity of the people. The flag of Bahrain is a red field with a white serrated band of 5 triangles on the hoist side. The red symbolizes the Kharijite sect and traditional color of the Persian Gulf, while the white represents peace. The 5 triangles denote the 5 pillars of Islam. The flag of Bangladesh features a green field with a red circle slightly off-center toward the hoist. The green symbolizes a lush landscape and vitality, while the red circle represents the sun rising over Bengal and the blood of those who fought for independence. The flag of Barbados consists of 3 vertical bands of ultramarine and gold, with a black trident head in the center. The ultramarine represents the sea and sky, the gold signifies the sand, and the trident symbolizes the break from colonial rule. The flag of Belarus has 2 horizontal bands of red and green, with a white and red ornamental pattern on the hoist side. The red symbolizes the past struggles. The green stands for hope and the forest of Belarus, and the pattern reflects Belarusian cultural heritage. The flag of Belgium is composed of 3 vertical stripes of black, yellow, and red. Black represents determination, yellow stands for prosperity, and red symbolizes the bravery of the Belgian people. The flag of Belize has a blue field with a narrow red stripe at the top and bottom, and the national coat of arms in the center, surrounded by 50 mahogany leaves. Blue represents the People's United Party, red signifies the opposition party, and the coat of arms reflects the country's forestry industry and history. The flag of Benin features 2 horizontal bands of yellow and red on the fly side and a vertical green band at the hoist. Green symbolizes hope and revival, yellow represents the country's wealth, and red stands for the courage of the people. The flag of Bhutan is diagonally divided from the lower hoist side corner. The upper part is yellow and the lower part is orange, with a white dragon in the center. Yellow represents the secular authority and the monarchy. Orange symbolizes the spiritual tradition of Buddhism, and the white dragon signifies purity and protection of the country. The flag of Bolivia consists of 3 horizontal stripes of red, yellow, and green, with the national coat of arms in the center. The red represents the blood of those who fought for independence. The yellow stands for the country's mineral wealth, and the green symbolizes the rich natural resources and fertility of the land. The flag of Bosnia and Herzegovina is blue with a yellow right-angled triangle and a line of white 5-pointed stars along the hypotenuse. The triangle represents the 3 main ethnic groups, Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs. The blue symbolizes peace and neutrality. Yellow stands for hope, and the stars represent Europe and are meant to be infinite. The flag of Botswana has a light blue field with a black horizontal stripe across the center, edged in white. The blue represents water, particularly rain, which is precious in Botswana. The black and white stripes symbolize the racial harmony and diversity of the nation. The flag of Brazil is green with a large yellow diamond in the center, inside of which is a blue globe with 27 white stars arranged as the night sky over Rio de Janeiro and a banner with the national motto, Ordem e Progresso, Order and Progress. The green represents the house of Braganza Pedro I, the first emperor of Brazil. The yellow stands for the house of Habsburg's wife, and the blue globe and stars symbolize the sky and Brazil's states. The flag of Brunei is yellow with 2 diagonal bands of white and black, and the national emblem in red in the center. Yellow is a traditional royal color. The white and black stripes represent the country's chief ministers, and the emblem includes a crescent, symbol of Islam, a parasol, and hands signifying the benevolence of the government. The flag of Bulgaria consists of 3 horizontal stripes of white, green, and red. White stands for peace and freedom. Green symbolizes the country's fertile lands, and red represents the courage and the blood shed for independence. The flag of Burkina Faso has 2 horizontal bands of red and green, with a yellow 5-pointed star in the center. The red signifies a revolution. Green represents abundance and hope, and the yellow star symbolizes the guiding light of the revolution. The flag of Burundi is divided by a white diagonal cross into alternating red and green areas, with a white disc in the center bearing 3 red, 6-pointed stars outlined in green, arranged in a triangular configuration. The red symbolizes the struggle for independence. The green represents hope and development. The white stands for peace, and the 3 stars represent unity, work, and progress. The flag of Cabo Verde, Cape Verde, consists of a blue field with horizontal stripes of white and red near the bottom, and a circle of 10 yellow 5-pointed stars. The blue symbolizes the ocean and sky. The white and red stripes represent peace and effort, and the 10 stars stand for the main islands of the country. The flag of Cambodia has 3 horizontal bands of blue, red, and blue, with a depiction of Angkor, wearing white in the center of the red band. The blue represents liberty and cooperation. Red symbolizes bravery, and the white temple stands for nation integrity and justice. The flag of Cameroon features 3 vertical bands of green, red, and yellow, with a 5-pointed yellow star in the center. Green symbolizes the forest of the south. Red represents unity. Yellow stands for the savannas of the north. And the star is a symbol of national unity. The flag of Canada is red with a white square in the center, featuring a stylized red maple leaf with 11 points. Red and white are the national colors, and the maple leaf represents the cultural heritage and natural beauty of Canada. The flag of the Central African Republic has 4 horizontal stripes of blue, white, green, and yellow, with a single vertical red stripe down the center and a yellow 5-pointed star in the upper hoist side corner. Blue symbolizes liberty, white represents peace, green and yellow stand for hope and tolerance. The red stripe symbolizes the blood shed for independence, and the star signifies independence and unity. The flag of Chad is composed of 3 vertical bands of blue, gold, and red. The blue symbolizes the sky and hope, gold represents the desert and the sun, and red signifies the bloodshed for independence and unity. The flag of Chile consists of 2 horizontal bands of white and red, with a blue square and a white 5-pointed star in the upper hoist side corner. White symbolizes the snow-covered Andes, red represents the blood spilled for freedom, blue stands for sky, and the star is a symbol of guidance. The flag of China is red with 5 yellow stars in the top left corner, 1 large star, and 4 smaller ones in a semicircle set off toward the fly. Red symbolizes revolution, and the 5 stars represent the unity of the Chinese people under the leadership of the Communist Party. The flag of Colombia consists of 3 horizontal bands of yellow, blue, and red. The yellow stripe occupies the top half and represents wealth and resources. The blue signifies the ocean and sky, and the red stand for blood spilled in the struggle for independence. The flag of Comoros features 4 horizontal stripes of yellow, white, red, and blue with a green triangle on the hoist side, containing a white crescent and 4 white 5-pointed stars. Each color and star represents one of the 4 main islands. The green triangle and crescent signify Islam, the majority religion. The flag of the Democratic Republic of the Congo has a sky blue field with a red diagonal stripe bordered by 2 narrow yellow stripes, a yellow 5-pointed star in the upper hoist corner. Blue symbolizes peace, red stands for the blood of martyrs, yellow represents the country's wealth, and the star signifies a radiant future. The flag of the Republic of the Congo features a diagonal yellow stripe from the bottom hoist to the top fly, dividing the field into a green upper triangle and a red lower triangle. Green symbolizes agriculture and forests, yellow stands for friendship and nobility, and red represents a struggle for independence. The flag of Costa Rica consists of 5 horizontal bands of blue, white, and red, with the red stripe being twice as wide as the white and blue ones. The colors are inspired by the French flag. Blue symbolizes the sky, opportunities, and perseverance. White represents peace and happiness, and red stands for the blood shed for freedom. The flag of Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, is composed of 3 equal vertical bands of orange, white, and green. Orange represents the savannas in the north and the country's fertility. White symbolizes peace and unity, and green signifies the forests of the south and hope. The flag of Croatia features 3 horizontal stripes of red, white, and blue, with the country's coat of arms in the center. The red, white, and blue are Pan-Slavic colors, representing freedom and revolution. The coat of arms consists of a checkerboard pattern of red and white squares, symbolizing Croatian identity. The flag of Cuba has 5 horizontal stripes of blue and white, with a red equilateral triangle at the hoist containing a white 5-pointed star. The 3 blue stripes represent the 3 departments in which the country was divided. The white symbolizes purity, red stands for blood shed for independence, and the star represents freedom. The flag of Cyprus is white with a copper-colored silhouette of the island and 2 green olive branches below it. The white background symbolizes peace. The copper color refers to the island's rich copper resources, and the olive branches represent reconciliation between the Greek and Turkish communities. The flag of Czechia, Czech Republic, consists of 2 horizontal bands of white and red with a blue isosceles triangle extending from the hoist. The white symbolizes peace and honesty, Red stands for courage and valor, and blue represents vigilance, truth, and loyalty. The flag of Denmark, known as a Dannebrog, is red with a white Scandinavian cross extending to the edges. The red symbolizes bravery, strength, and valor, while the white cross stands for peace and Christianity. It is considered the oldest national flag in continuous use. The flag of Djibouti is divided horizontally into light blue and light green sections with a white triangle on the hoist side containing a red five-pointed star. Blue symbolizes the sky and the sea. Green stands for the earth. White signifies peace. And the red star represents unity and the sacrifices made for independence. The flag of Dominica features a green field with a cross of three bands, yellow, black, and white, and a red disc at the center bearing a purple Cicero parrot encircled by 10 green stars. Green represents the lush vegetation, yellow for sunshine and agriculture, black for the African heritage, white for purity. The cross signifies Christianity. The stars represent the country's parishes, and the parrot is the national bird. The flag of the Dominican Republic is divided by a white cross into 4 rectangles, 2 blue and 2 red, with the national coat of arms at the center. Blue symbolizes liberty, red stands for the blood of heroes, and white represents salvation and peace. The flag of Ecuador consists of 3 horizontal bands of yellow, blue, and red, with the national coat of arms in the center. Yellow represents the country's riches and fertility. Blue stands for the sky and sea, and red symbolizes the blood of those who fought for independence. The flag of Egypt is composed of 3 horizontal bands of red, white, and black, with the national emblem, the eagle of Saladin, in the center. Red symbolizes the struggle against oppression. White represents a bright future, and black stands for Egypt's past of colonialism. The flag of El Salvador features 3 horizontal stripes of blue, white, and blue, with the national coat of arms in the center. Blue symbolizes the sky and the Pacific Ocean. White represents peace and solidarity, and the coat of arms includes a triangle signifying equality and liberty. The flag of Equatorial Guinea has 3 horizontal bands of green, white, and red, with a blue triangle at the hoist and the national coat of arms in the center. Green stands for the country's natural resources, white for peace, red for the struggle for independence, and blue symbolizes a sea that connects the mainland and islands. The flag of Eritrea is divided diagonally into a red triangle from the hoist and green and blue triangles above and below, with a gold olive wreath in the red area. Red stands for the blood shed for independence. Green symbolizes agriculture, blue represents the sea, and the olive wreath is a symbol of peace. The flag of Estonia consists of 3 horizontal bands of blue, black, and white. Blue symbolizes the sky, sea, and lakes. Black represents the soil and national hardships. And white signifies purity, snow, and hard work. The flag of Eswatini, Swaziland, has horizontal stripes of blue, yellow, red, yellow, and blue, with a black and white shield and 2 spears over a staff decorated with feather tassels. Red symbolizes past battles. Blue stands for peace and stability. Yellow represents resources, and the shield and spear signify protection from enemies. The flag of Ethiopia has 3 horizontal stripes of green, yellow, and red with a blue circle and a yellow star in the center. Green symbolizes fertility. Yellow stands for peace and hope. Red represents sacrifice and struggle, and the blue disc and star signify unity and equality. The flag of Fiji is light blue with a Union Jack and a canton and the national coat of arms on the fly. The blue represents the Pacific Ocean. The Union Jack symbolizes Fiji's historical ties to the United Kingdom, and the coat of arms depicts a shield with a cross and images of sugarcane, coconut palm, bananas, and a dove for peace. The flag of Finland is white with a blue Nordic cross extending to the edges. The white symbolizes the snow that covers the country, and the blue cross represents Finland's thousands of lakes and the sky. The flag of France, known as the tricolor, consists of 3 vertical bands of blue, white, and red. The blue symbolizes liberty, white represents equality, and red stands for fraternity, together reflecting the values of the French Revolution. The flag of Gabon features 3 horizontal stripes of green, yellow, and blue. Green represents the country's lush forests, yellow stands for the equator and the sun, and blue symbolizes the sea along Gabon's coast. The flag of Gambia consists of 3 horizontal bands of red, blue, and green, separated by thin white stripes. Red symbolizes the sun and savanna, blue represents the Gambia River, green stands for agriculture and forests, and the white stripes signify peace and unity. The flag of Georgia is white with 5 red crosses, a large cross in the center, and 4 smaller ones in each quadrant. The white symbolizes purity and peace, while the red crosses represent Christianity and the country's historical ties to the faith. The flag of Germany consists of 3 horizontal bands of black, red, and gold. Black stands for determination, red for bravery and strength, and gold symbolizes generosity and the quest for unity and freedom. The flag of Ghana has 3 horizontal stripes of red, yellow, and green, with a black 5-pointed star in the center of the yellow band. Red represents the blood shed for independence. Yellow stands for mineral wealth. Green symbolizes forests and natural resources, and the black star signifies African freedom. The flag of Greece features 9 horizontal stripes of blue and white, with a white cross on a blue square in the canton. The blue represents the sea and sky. White symbolizes purity and the struggle for independence, and the cross reflects the Greek Orthodox faith. The flag of Grenada consists of a red border with 6 yellow 5-pointed stars, a yellow and green field divided diagonally, and a red circle with a yellow star in the center. Red symbolizes courage, yellow for wisdom and warmth, green for vegetation, and the stars represent the country's administrative divisions. The flag of Guatemala is composed of 3 vertical bands of blue, white, and blue, with the national emblem in the center. The blue bands represent the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. White symbolizes peace and purity, and the emblem includes a quetzal bird symbolizing liberty and a scroll bearing the date of independence. The flag of Guinea features 3 vertical stripes of red, yellow, and green. Red symbolizes the blood shed for independence. Yellow represents the country's mineral wealth, and green stands for the lush vegetation and agriculture. The flag of Guinea-Bissau consists of a vertical red stripe at the hoist with a black 5-pointed star and 2 horizontal stripes of yellow and green. Red symbolizes a struggle for independence. Yellow stands for the sun, green represents the forest, and the black star signifies African unity. The flag of Guyana is green with a white-edged golden triangle pointing to fly, and a red-edged black triangle pointing to the hoist. Green symbolizes the forest, gold represents mineral wealth, red stands for zeal and sacrifice, black for endurance, and white for rivers and water resources. The flag of Haiti consists of 2 horizontal bands of blue and red, with a national coat of arms in a white rectangle in the center. Blue symbolizes the country's African descendants, red represents the blood of independence fighters, and the coat of arms depicts weapons and a royal palm symbolizing freedom. The flag of Honduras features 3 horizontal stripes of blue, white, and blue, with 5 blue stars arranged in an X pattern in the center. Blue symbolizes the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea. White stands for peace and prosperity, and the stars represent the 5 former Central American provinces. The flag of Hungary consists of 3 horizontal stripes of red, white, and green. Red symbolizes strength. White stands for faithfulness and freedom, and green represents hope and the country's agricultural heritage. The flag of Iceland has a blue field with a white-bordered red Nordic cross. Blue represents the Atlantic Ocean. White stands for snow and ice, and red symbolizes the volcanic fires beneath the island. The flag of India features 3 horizontal stripes of saffron, white, and green, with a navy blue Ashoka chakra wheel in the center. Saffron symbolizes courage and sacrifice. White represents peace and truth. Green stands for faith and fertility, and the Ashoka chakra signifies law and dharma. The flag of Indonesia consists of 2 equal horizontal bands of red and white. Red symbolizes courage and blood, while white represents purity and spirit. The flag of Iran has 3 horizontal bands of green, white, and red. with the national emblem in the center and the takbir, Allahu Akbar, written in Kufic script along the edges of the green and red bands. Green symbolizes Islam. White stands for peace. Red represents bravery and martyrdom. And the emblem signifies the 5 principles of Islam. The flag of Iraq consists of 3 horizontal stripes of red, white, and black, with the takbir, Allahu Akbar, in green Kufic script in the center. Red symbolizes courage in the struggle for freedom. White represents peace. Black signifies oppression. And green is the color of Islam. The flag of Ireland consists of 3 vertical stripes of green, white, and orange. Green represents the Gaelic tradition. Orange symbolizes the followers of William of Orange. And white stands for peace and unity between the 2 groups. The flag of Israel is white with 2 horizontal blue stripes near the top and bottom edges, and a blue Star of David in the center. The blue stripes symbolize the stripes of a Jewish prayer shawl, talith, and the Star of David represents Judaism and Jewish identity. The flag of Italy features 3 vertical bands of green, white, and red. Green symbolizes hope and the country's plains and hills. White represents faith in the snowy Alps, and red stands for charity and the blood shed in the wars of independence. The flag of Jamaica is a diagonal cross dividing the flag into 4 triangles, 2 green and 2 black, with a gold cross. Black represents the strength and creativity of the people. Green symbolizes hope and agricultural wealth, and gold stands for the natural beauty and sunshine of the island. The flag of Japan is simple with a white background and a red circle in the center. The white symbolizes honesty and purity, while the red circle represents the sun. The flag of Jordan consists of 3 horizontal bands of black, white, and green, with a red chevron on the hoist side containing a white 7-pointed star. Black represents the Abbasid Caliphate, white the Umayyad Caliphate, green the Fatimid Caliphate, and red stands for the Hashemite dynasty and the Great Arab Revolt. The star symbolizes unity and the 7 verses of the first surah of the Quran. The flag of Kazakhstan is sky blue with a gold sun with 32 rays above a soaring golden-stepped eagle in the center, and a national ornamental pattern along the hoist. Blue symbolizes the sky, freedom, and cultural unity. The sun represents life and energy, while the eagle signifies independence and power. The flag of Kenya features 3 horizontal bands of black, red, and green, separated by white stripes, with a Maasai shield and spears at the center. Black symbolizes the people. Red represents the struggle for freedom. Green stands for agriculture and natural resources, and white signifies peace and honesty. The flag of Kiribati consists of a red upper half with a yellow frigate bird flying over a yellow rising sun, and a lower half of 3 horizontal wavy bands of white and blue. Red symbolizes courage. The bird represents strength and freedom. The sun stands for a new era, and the blue and white waves depict the Pacific Ocean. The flag of North Korea has a wide horizontal red stripe bordered by narrow white stripes and blue stripes at the top and bottom. A red 5-pointed star is within a white circle on the hoist side. Red symbolizes revolutionary patriotism. White stands for purity and sovereignty. Blue represents peace and friendship, and the star signifies communism. The flag of South Korea is white with a red and blue taegyuk symbol in the center and 4 black trigrams in each corner. White symbolizes peace and purity. The taegyuk represents balance in the universe. Red for positive forces and blue for negative forces. And the trigrams signify movement and harmony. The flag of Kuwait consists of 3 horizontal bands of green, white, and red, with a black trapezoid on the hoist side. Green symbolizes fertility. White stands for peace. Red represents the blood of defenders, and black signifies the defeat of enemies. The flag of Kyrgyzstan is red with a yellow sun with 40 rays in the center, containing a red circular tunduk, a roof symbol of a traditional yurt. Red represents bravery and valor. The sun symbolizes peace and prosperity, and the tunduk signifies the unity of the people. The flag of Laos features 3 horizontal stripes, 2 thin red stripes on the top and bottom, and a thicker blue stripe in the middle, with a white disc in the center. Red represents the blood shed for independence. Blue symbolizes prosperity, and the white disc stands for unity and the full moon over the Mekong River. The flag of Latvia is a carmine red field with a narrow white horizontal stripe in the middle. Red symbolizes the readiness of Latvians to defend their freedom and the sacrifices made, while white represents peace and independence. The flag of Lebanon has two horizontal red bands on the top and bottom, a white band in the center, and a green cedar tree in the middle. Red symbolizes the blood shed for independence. White represents peace and purity, and the cedar tree stands for holiness, eternity, and peace. The flag of Lesotho consists of three horizontal stripes of blue, white, and green, with a black Basotho hat, Mokaratlo, in the center. Blue symbolizes rain and sky. White stands for peace, green represents prosperity, and the hat reflects the cultural heritage of the Basotho people. The flag of Liberia resembles the flag of the United States, with 11 alternating red and white stripes, and a white star on a blue square in a canton. Red and white represent courage and moral excellence. The single white star symbolizes freedom, and blue stands for the African mainland. The flag of Libya has three horizontal stripes of red, black, double width, and green, with a white crescent and star in the center of the black stripe. Red represents the blood of martyrs. Black symbolizes the dark days of colonialism. Green stands for prosperity, and the crescent and star are symbols of Islam. The flag of Liechtenstein consists of two horizontal bands of blue and red, with a gold crown on the blue band near the hoist. Blue symbolizes the sky. Red represents the evening fires and homes, and the crown signifies the unity of the people and their prince. The flag of Lithuania consists of three horizontal bands of yellow, green, and red. The yellow symbolizes the sun and prosperity. Green represents the country's forests, nature, and freedom, while red signifies the courage and the blood shed for independence. The flag of Luxembourg has three horizontal stripes of red, white, and light blue. Red stands for the bravery of the people. White symbolizes peace and honesty, and light blue represents perseverance and the sky. The flag of Madagascar is divided vertically with a white band on the hoist side and two horizontal bands of red and green on the fly side. White symbolizes purity and the desire for independence. Red represents sovereignty and the struggle for freedom, while green reflects hope in the coastal regions. The flag of Malawi has three horizontal stripes of black, red, and green, with red rising sun centered in the black stripe. Black represents the people of Africa. Red symbolizes the blood of martyrs for independence. Green stands for nature, and the rising sun signifies the dawn of freedom and hope. The flag of Malaysia features 14 alternating red and white horizontal stripes and a blue rectangle in the top left corner, with a yellow crescent and a 14-point star. Red and white represent equal status among the states. Blue symbolizes unity. Yellow is the royal color. The crescent stands for Islam, and the star symbolizes the unity of the states and federal government. The flag of Maldives is red with a green rectangle in the center and a white crescent facing the fly side. Red represents the blood of national heroes. Green stands for peace and prosperity, and the white crescent symbolizes Islam. The flag of Mali consists of three vertical stripes of green, yellow, and red. Green represents fertility in the land. Yellow symbolizes purity and mineral wealth, and red stands for the sacrifices made for independence. The flag of Malta has two vertical bands of white and red, with a depiction of the George Cross in the upper hoist corner of the white band. White and red are traditional Maltese colors, and the George Cross was awarded to Malta for bravery during World War II. The flag of the Marshall Islands is blue with two diagonal stripes of orange and white extending from the lower hoist side corner to the upper fly side corner, with a white star in the upper hoist side corner. Blue symbolizes the Pacific Ocean. Orange represents bravery and wealth. White stands for peace, and the star represents the archipelago's northern islands and cross-shaped religious heritage. The flag of Mauritania features a green field with a gold crescent and star in the center, flanked by red bands on the top and bottom. Green and gold are Pan-African colors and represent Islam. Red symbolizes the blood shed for independence, and the crescent and star signify the Islamic faith. The flag of Mauritius consists of four horizontal stripes of red, blue, yellow, and green. Red stands for the struggle for independence. Blue symbolizes the Indian Ocean. Yellow represents the new light of independence, and green signifies the country's agriculture and lush vegetation. The flag of Mexico is a vertical tricolor of green, white, and red, with the national coat of arms in the center of the white band. Green symbolizes hope and independence. White stands for unity and purity. Red represents the blood of national heroes. And the coat of arms depicts an eagle holding a serpent above a cactus, rooted in Aztec legend. The flag of Micronesia is light blue with 4 white stars arranged in a diamond pattern. The blue represents the Pacific Ocean, while the stars symbolize the 4 states of the Federated States of Micronesia: Yap, Chuuk, Pohnpei, and Kosrae. The flag of Moldova is a vertical tricolor of blue, yellow, and red, with the national coat of arms in the center of the yellow band. Blue symbolizes the sky, yellow represents prosperity, red stands for bravery, and the coat of arms include an eagle holding an Orthodox cross and a scepter with shield on its chest depicting an aurochs head. The flag of Monaco is composed of 2 horizontal stripes of red top and white bottom. Red and white are the heraldic colors of the ruling Grimaldi family and symbolize courage and purity. The flag of Mongolia consists of 3 vertical bands of red, blue, and red, with a golden Soyombo symbol on the hoist side red band. Red signifies progress and prosperity. Blue represents the eternal sky. And the Soyombo is a national emblem representing freedom and independence. The flag of Montenegro is red with a gold border and the country's coat of arms in the center. Red symbolizes bravery and strength. Gold represents richness and power, and the coat of arms features a double-headed eagle holding a scepter and an orb with a lion on the shield. The flag of Morocco is red with a green 5-pointed star, known as the Seal of Solomon, in the center. Red symbolizes strength, bravery, and valor, while green represents hope, love, and joy, and is also associated with Islam. The flag of Mozambique has 3 horizontal stripes of green, black, and yellow, separated by white fimbriations, with a red triangle on the hoist side, containing a yellow star, an open book, a hoe, and an AK-47 rifle. Green represents agriculture. Black signifies the African continent. Yellow stands for mineral resources. White symbolizes peace. Red represents the struggle for independence. And the star and symbols reflect education, labor, and defense. The flag of Myanmar, Burma, features 3 horizontal stripes of yellow, green, and red, with a large white 5-pointed star in the center. Yellow symbolizes unity and solidarity. Green stands for peace and fertility. Red represents courage and determination, and the white star signifies the country's union. The flag of Namibia features a diagonal red stripe with white edges dividing the flag from the lower hoist side corner to the upper fly side corner, with a blue triangle on the upper side and a green triangle on the lower side. A golden sun with 12 triangular rays appears in the blue triangle. Blue represents the sky and the Atlantic Ocean. White symbolizes peace and unity. Red stands for the heroism of the people. Green signifies vegetation and agricultural resources. And the golden sun symbolizes life and energy. The flag of Nauru has a deep blue field with a narrow horizontal gold stripe across the center and a white 12-pointed star below the stripe near the hoist side. The blue symbolizes the Pacific Ocean. The gold stripe represents the equator, and the white star denotes Nauru's geographical position just south of the equator, with 12 points representing the island's original tribes. The flag of Nepal is unique for its non-rectangular shape, consisting of 2 stacked crimson-red pennants with blue borders. The upper pennant bears a white stylized moon, while the lower one has a white sun. Red is a national color. Blue symbolizes peace, and the moon and sun represent the permanence of Nepal and the coolness and warmth of the people. The flag of the Netherlands consists of 3 horizontal bands of red, white, and blue. Red represents bravery and strength. White stands for peace and honesty, and blue symbolizes vigilance, truth, and loyalty. The flag of New Zealand is blue with the Union Jack in the upper hoist side corner and 4 red 5-pointed stars with white borders to the right. The blue symbolizes the Pacific Ocean. The Union Jack reflects New Zealand's historical ties to the United Kingdom, and the stars represent the Southern Cross constellation, symbolizing the country's location. The flag of Nicaragua features 3 horizontal stripes of blue, white, and blue, with the national coat of arms centered in the white stripe. The blue stripes represent the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. White symbolizes peace, and the coat of arms includes a rainbow, 5 volcanoes, and a red Phrygian cap symbolizing liberty and unity among Central American nations. The flag of Niger consists of 3 horizontal bands of orange, white, and green, with an orange circle in the center of the white band. Orange symbolizes the Sahara Desert. White stands for purity and innocence. Green represents agriculture and the fertile South, and the orange circle reflects the sun. The flag of Nigeria has 3 vertical bands of green, white, and green. The green stripes represent the country's wealth and lush vegetation, while the white stands for peace and unity. The flag of North Macedonia features a red field with a stylized yellow sun at the center, with 8 rays extending to the edges. Red and yellow are traditional Macedonian colors, and the sun symbolizes freedom, the new sun of liberty. The flag of Norway consists of a red field with an indigo-blue Scandinavian cross outlined in white. Red, white, and blue are colors of freedom and democracy, and the cross reflects Norway's historical association with other Scandinavian countries. The flag of Oman features 3 horizontal stripes of white, red, and green, with a vertical red stripe at the hoist bearing the national emblem in white. White symbolizes peace and prosperity. Red represents the battles fought against invaders. Green stands for fertility and the Jebel Akhdar Mountains, and the emblem includes 2 crossed swords and a Khanjar dagger. The flag of Pakistan is green with a vertical white stripe at the hoist and a white crescent moon and 5-pointed star in the center. Green represents Islam and the majority Muslim population. White symbolizes religious minorities and peace. The crescent stands for progress, and the star signifies light and knowledge. The flag of Palau is light blue with a large yellow circle slightly off-center toward the hoist. The blue symbolizes the Pacific Ocean and peace, while the yellow circle represents the moon, which holds great significance in Palauan culture. The flag of Panama is divided into 4 rectangles. The top left is white with blue 5-pointed star. The top right is red. The bottom left is blue, and the bottom right is white with a red 5-pointed star. White symbolizes peace. Blue represents a conservative party. Red symbolizes a liberal party. And the stars reflect purity and strength. The flag of Papua New Guinea is divided diagonally from the upper hoist side corner to the lower fly side corner. The upper triangle is red with a yellow Ragiana bird of paradise in flight, while the lower triangle is black with 5 white stars representing the Southern Cross. Red and black are traditional colors. The bird signifies independence, and the stars represent the country's geographic location. The flag of Paraguay consists of 3 horizontal bands of red, white, and blue, with the national coat of arms in the center of the white band on the obverse side and the treasury seal on the reverse. Red symbolizes bravery and patriotism. White stands for peace and integrity, and blue represents liberty and justice. The flag of Peru has 3 vertical stripes of red, white, and red, with the national coat of arms in the center of the white band in the state version. Red represents the blood shed for independence, while white symbolizes peace and purity. The flag of the Philippines consists of 2 horizontal bands of blue and red, with a white equilateral triangle at the hoist containing a golden yellow sun with 8 rays and 3 5-pointed stars at each corner. Blue symbolizes peace and justice. Red stands for patriotism and valor. White represents equality and fraternity. The sun signifies freedom, and the stars represent the 3 main island groups, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The flag of Poland has 2 horizontal bands of white and red. White represents peace and purity, while red symbolizes a struggle for freedom and the blood of patriots. The flag of Portugal is divided vertically into green on the hoist side and red on the fly side, with a national coat of arms at the boundary. Green represents hope, red symbolizes the blood shed during the battles for the nation, and the coat of arms includes historical and navigational symbols reflecting Portugal's rich history. The flag of Qatar consists of maroon field with a broad white serrated band, 9 white points, on the hoist side. The maroon color represents the bloodshed in the country's wars. White symbolizes peace, and the 9 serrations signify Qatar as the 9th member of the reconciled Emirates after the Qatari-British Treaty in 1916. The flag of Romania is composed of 3 vertical stripes of blue, yellow, and red. Blue stands for liberty, yellow represents justice, and red symbolizes fraternity. These colors are derived from the historical principalities of Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania. The flag of Russia features 3 horizontal stripes of white, blue, and red. White symbolizes nobility and frankness. Blue stands for loyalty and honesty, and red signifies courage and love. The flag of Rwanda consists of 3 horizontal bands of blue, yellow, and green, with a golden sun in the top right corner. Blue symbolizes happiness and peace. Yellow represents economic development. Green stands for prosperity, and the sun signifies enlightenment. The flag of St. Kitts and Nevis features a diagonal black stripe with 2 white 5-pointed stars, edged in yellow, dividing the green upper triangle and the red lower triangle. Green symbolizes the fertile land. Red stands for the struggle for freedom. Black represents the African heritage. Yellow signifies sunshine, and the stars represent hope and liberty. The flag of St. Lucia has a cerulean blue field with a gold isosceles triangle in front of a white-edged black arrowhead. Blue symbolizes the sky and sea. Black and white represent the harmonious relationship between the black and white races, and gold stands for the sunshine and prosperity. The flag of St. Vincent and the Grenadines consists of 3 vertical bands of blue, gold, and green, with 3 green diamonds arranged to form a V in the center of the gold band. Blue symbolizes the sky and sea. Gold represents the warmth of the people and the country's bright future. Green signifies the lush vegetation, and the diamonds reflect the country's nickname, Gems of the Antilles. The flag of Samoa is red with a blue rectangle in the upper hoist side corner, bearing 5 white 5-pointed stars, representing the Southern Cross constellation. Red symbolizes courage, blue stands for freedom, and white represents purity. The flag of San Marino consists of 2 horizontal bands of white and light blue with the national coat of arms in the center. White symbolizes peace, blue stands for liberty, and the coat of arms include a shield, 3 towers, and a crown, reflecting the country's independence and sovereignty. The flag of Sao Tome and Principe has 3 horizontal bands of green, yellow, and green, with 2 black 5-pointed stars in the yellow band and a red triangle at the hoist. Green symbolizes the lush vegetation. Yellow represents cocoa production and wealth. Black stars stand for the 2 islands, and red reflects the struggle for independence. The flag of Saudi Arabia is green with white Arabic inscription and a white sword beneath it. The inscription is the Islamic creed, the Shahada. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Green represents Islam. White symbolizes peace and honesty, and the sword signifies justice. The flag of Senegal features 3 vertical bands of green, yellow, and red with a green 5-pointed star in the center. Green represents Islam and hope. Yellow symbolizes wealth and natural resources. Red stands for the struggle for independence, and the star reflects unity and hope. The flag of Serbia consists of 3 horizontal bands of red, blue, and white, with the Serbian coat of arms toward the hoist. Red symbolizes the blood shed for freedom. Blue stands for sky, and white represents light and freedom. The flag of Seychelles is made up of 5 oblique bands of blue, yellow, red, white, and green radiating from the bottom hoist side. Blue symbolizes the sky and the sea. Yellow represents the sun. Red stands for the people's determination. White signifies social justice, and green reflects the land and natural environment. The flag of Sierra Leone features 3 horizontal bands of green, white, and blue. Green represents agriculture and natural resources. White stands for unity and justice, and blue symbolizes the sea and the hope of contributing to world peace. The flag of Singapore is red with a white crescent moon and 5 white 5-pointed stars in a circle in the upper hoist corner. Red symbolizes universal brotherhood and equality. White represents purity and virtue. The crescent signifies a young nation on the rise, and the 5 stars represent democracy, peace, progress, justice, and equality. The flag of Slovakia consists of 3 horizontal bands of white, blue, and red, with the national coat of arms toward the hoist. White symbolizes peace, blue represents truth and loyalty, and red stands for bravery and strength. The flag of Slovenia features 3 horizontal bands of white, blue, and red, with the national coat of arms in the upper hoist side. White represents peace, blue symbolizes truth, red stands for courage, and the coat of arms includes Mount Triglav, Slovenia's highest peak. The flag of the Solomon Islands is divided diagonally from the upper hoist side corner. The upper triangle is blue with 5 white 5-pointed stars, and the lower triangle is green with a yellow diagonal stripe. Blue represents the ocean, green symbolizes the land, yellow stands for sunshine, and the stars reflect the provinces. The flag of Somalia is light blue, with a white 5-pointed star in the center. Blue represents the sky and the Indian Ocean, while the white star symbolizes unity and the 5 regions inhabited by Somalis. The flag of South Africa features a unique multicolored design with a green Y-shaped outline in white, separating black and yellow on the hoist side and blue and red on the fly side. The green represents the country's land and natural wealth. Black symbolizes the people. Yellow stands for mineral resources, blue for the sky, red for sacrifices made in the struggle for freedom, and white represents harmony and unity. The flag of South Sudan consists of 3 horizontal stripes of black, red, and green separated by white fimbriations, with a blue triangle at the hoist containing a gold 5-pointed star. Black symbolizes the people. Red stands for the bloodshed and the struggle for freedom. Green represents the land and agriculture. White signifies peace. Blue symbolizes the waters of the Nile, and the gold stars stand for unity. The flag of Spain has 3 horizontal bands of red, yellow, double width, and red, with the national coat of arms positioned toward the hoist in the yellow band. Red and yellow are traditional Spanish colors, and the coat of arms reflects the country's historical kingdoms, the Pillars of Hercules and the Spanish crown. The flag of Sri Lanka is gold with 2 vertical bands of green and orange on the hoist side, and a dark red field featuring a golden lion holding a sword in its right forepaw, surrounded by 4 golden bow leaves. The gold background signifies the country's rich heritage. The lion represents bravery. The sword stands for sovereignty. The bow leaves symbolize Buddhism, and the green and orange bands represent the Muslim and Tamil minorities, respectively. The flag of Sudan has 3 horizontal stripes of red, white, and black, with a green triangle at the hoist. Red represents a struggle for freedom. White symbolizes peace and optimism. Black reflects Sudan's name in Arabic, Bilad al-Sudan, meaning land of the blacks, and green stands for Islam, agriculture, and prosperity. The flag of Suriname consists of 5 horizontal bands of green, white, red, white, and green, with a large yellow 5-pointed star in the center. Green symbolizes fertility. White stands for freedom and justice. Red represents progress and love, and the star signifies unity and hope. The flag of Sweden features a blue field with a yellow Scandinavian cross extending to the edges. Blue represents truth, loyalty, and justice, while yellow stands for generosity. The cross reflects Sweden's history and heritage as a Christian nation. The flag of Switzerland is a square red field with a bold, equilateral white cross in the center. Red symbolizes freedom and bravery, while the white cross represents faith, neutrality, and peace. The flag of Syria is composed of 3 horizontal bands of red, white, and black, with 2 green 5-pointed stars in the white band. Red stands for the sacrifices and struggles. White symbolizes peace and a bright future. Black reflects oppression and colonial past. And the green stars represent the union of Egypt and Syria. The flag of Taiwan features a red field with a navy blue canton bearing a white sun with 12 triangular rays. Red symbolizes the people's livelihood and fraternity. Blue stands for liberty and nationalism, and white represents equality and democracy. The 12 rays signify the 12 months and the 12 traditional Chinese hours. The flag of Tajikistan consists of 3 horizontal bands of red, white, and green, with a gold crown surrounded by 7 stars in the center. Red represents unity and the sacrifices of the people. White symbolizes purity and the snow-covered mountains. Green stands for the fertile valleys. And the crown and stars reflect the sovereignty and dignity of the nation. The flag of Tanzania is divided diagonally by a black band with yellow borders, from the lower hoist side to the upper fly side. The upper triangle is green, and the lower triangle is blue. Green represents the land and natural vegetation. Black symbolizes the people. Yellow stands for mineral wealth, and blue signifies the Indian Ocean and the country's lakes. The flag of Thailand features 5 horizontal stripes of red, white, blue, white, and red. Red represents the land and people. White stands for religion, and blue symbolizes the monarchy. The blue stripe is twice as wide as the others to emphasize the importance of the monarchy. The flag of Timor-Leste consists of a red field with a black triangle and a yellow triangle at the hoist side, and a white 5-pointed star in the black triangle. Red symbolizes the struggle for liberation. Black represents the colonial past. Yellow stands for the traces of colonialism, and white signifies peace. The flag of Togo features 5 horizontal stripes of green and yellow, with a red square in the upper hoist side corner, containing a white 5-pointed star. Green symbolizes agriculture and hope. Yellow stands for wealth. Red reflects the blood shed for independence. And the white star represents purity and unity. The flag of Tonga has a red field with a white rectangle, in the upper hoist corner bearing a red cross. Red symbolizes the blood of Christ and sacrifice. White stands for purity, and the cross reflects the nation's strong Christian faith. The flag of Trinidad and Tobago consists of a red field with a white-edged black diagonal band from the upper hoist to the lower fly. Red represents the vitality and warmth of the people. Black symbolizes the strength and dedication of the people, and white stands for the sea and purity. The flag of Tunisia is red with a white circle in the center containing a red 5-pointed star, surrounded by a red crescent. Red symbolizes the blood of martyrs. White represents peace. The crescent is a symbol of Islam, and the star reflects the 5 pillars of Islam. The flag of Turkey is red with a white star and crescent slightly left of the center. Red represents the blood of martyrs, while the white star and crescent are traditional symbols of Islam. The flag of Turkmenistan is green with a vertical red stripe near the hoist side, containing 5 carpet gulls stacked above 2 crossed olive branches, and a white crescent moon with 5 5-pointed stars to the right. Green symbolizes Islam. Red represents courage. The carpet motifs reflect the country's heritage. The crescent moon stands for hope, and the stars represent the 5 provinces. The flag of Tuvalu features a light blue field with a Union Jack in the upper hoist side corner and 9 yellow 5-pointed stars on the fly side, arranged to represent the country's islands. The light blue symbolizes the Pacific Ocean surrounding the islands. The Union Jack reflects the country's historical ties to the United Kingdom, and the yellow stars represent the 9 islands of Tuvalu. The flag of Uganda consists of 6 horizontal stripes of black, yellow, and red arranged alternately, with a white circle in the center featuring a gray-crowned crane facing the hoist. Black represents the people of Uganda, yellow symbolizes sunshine, and red stands for the brotherhood and the blood that unites all Africans. The gray-crowned crane is a national symbol of Uganda, known for its gentle nature. The flag of Ukraine is composed of 2 horizontal bands of blue and yellow. The blue represents the sky, peace, and calmness, while the yellow symbolizes the vast wheat field of Ukraine, reflecting the country's agricultural heritage. The flag of the United Arab Emirates consists of 3 horizontal stripes of green, white, and black, with a vertical red stripe at the hoist. Green symbolizes hope, joy, and prosperity. White stands for peace and honesty. Black represents the defeat of enemies, and red signifies courage, bravery, and unity. The flag of the United Kingdom, commonly known as the Union Jack, combines the crosses of the 3 patron saints of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The red cross of St. George is superimposed on the white cross of St. Andrew, which is over the red saltire of St. Patrick. The colors red, white, and blue represent strength, peace, and loyalty. The flag of the United States features 13 horizontal stripes of red and white, with a blue rectangle in the canton, containing 50 white 5-pointed stars. The 13 stripes represent the original 13 colonies, while the 50 stars symbolize the 50 states. Red signifies valor and bravery. White stands for purity and innocence, and blue denotes vigilance, perseverance, and justice. The flag of Uruguay consists of 9 horizontal stripes of white and light blue, with a white square in the upper hoist corner, containing a yellow sun with a human face known as the Son of May. The white stripes symbolize peace, the blue stripes represent the sky and water, and the Son of May signifies freedom and the birth of a nation. The flag of Uzbekistan features 3 horizontal stripes of blue, white, and green separated by 2 narrow red stripes. In the upper hoist side corner, there's a white crescent moon and 12 white 5-pointed stars. Blue symbolizes the sky and water. White stands for peace and purity. Green reflects fertility and nature. Red represents the power of life. The crescent moon signifies independence. And the 12 stars represent the months of the year and Uzbek cultural heritage. The flag of Vanuatu is divided horizontally by a thin yellow Y-shaped outline in black, with red and green triangles on either side, and a black triangle at the hoist containing a yellow boar's tusk encircling 2 cross-fern leaves. Red symbolizes the blood of freedom fighters. Green represents the richness of the land. Black stands for Melanesian people. Yellow signifies peace. And the boar's tusk and fern leaves are traditional symbols of prosperity and peace. The flag of Vatican City consists of 2 vertical bands of yellow and white, with the Vatican coat of arms centered in the white band. The yellow symbolizes spiritual power, while the white represents peace and purity. The coat of arms includes the papal tiara and 2 cross keys, symbolizing the authority of the Pope and the keys to heaven. The flag of Venezuela has 3 horizontal stripes of yellow, blue, and red, with an arc of 8 white 5-pointed stars centered in the blue stripe, and the coat of arms in the upper hoist corner. Yellow symbolizes wealth and the sun. Blue represents the sea separating Venezuela from Spain, and red stands for the blood shed for independence. The stars represent the 8 provinces that united in the fight for independence. The flag of Vietnam is red, with a large yellow 5-pointed star in the center. Red symbolizes the bloodshed and sacrifices during the struggle for independence, while the yellow star represents the unity of the country's workers, peasants, intellectuals, youth, and soldiers. The flag of Yemen features 3 horizontal stripes of red, white, and black. Red stands for the bloodshed in the fight for freedom. White symbolizes a bright future and purity, and black reflects the country's dark past. The flag of Zambia has a green field with an orange African fish eagle in flight over a rectangular block of 3 vertical stripes of red, black, and orange in the lower fly corner. Green symbolizes Zambia's natural resources. Red stands for struggle for freedom. Black represents the people, and orange reflects the country's mineral wealth. The eagle signifies the people's ability to rise above challenges. The flag of Zimbabwe consists of 7 horizontal stripes of green, gold, red, and black, with a white triangle containing a red 5-pointed star and a Zimbabwe bird. Green represents agriculture. Gold signifies mineral wealth. Red stands for the struggle for independence. Black symbolizes the people. The white triangle reflects peace. The red star represents socialism and the country's aspirations. And the Zimbabwe bird is a national emblem.